Okay, so I'm wearing my bathing suit right now because I want to be able to show you my midsection without actually showing you too much. And this is, I think, the best I can do. This is the corset I just got. And I was a little nervous because I love to slim up a little bit, but corsets will do two things at me. First of all, they give me they give me a blocky shape, like a man shape, because they are smushing everything into one big, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a man shape. It doesn't really give me the hourglass that you see in pictures. And the second thing I hate is that within an hour of wearing it, all I can think about is taking it off because I feel like I'm having trouble breathing and I don't have the mobility. And so that's all I want is to take it off. This I wore the other day when I went shopping and I could have worn it all night. It was super comfortable and I was really happy. It has 3 rows, but they are well spaced. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a comparison with the next best one I've had. This is the closest I've had as far as being able to wear and doing its job. So this one also has 3, but you can see the spacing here is, right, let me get it higher. You can see the spacing here is different. So this one, there's not a huge difference if I go from the tightest to the loosest. It's not a really large difference. This one, obviously, it's going to carry you through a much larger range of weight gain or loss. So that right there is really cool. Now, to put this on, and I found I was most comfortable in the middle section. I mean, it gave me shape without killing me, so that was good. To put this on, I always start on the lowest. Get my hair out of my face. And then I get my hands on either side, and I'm just gonna squeeze. So sexy, I know. Squeeze and hook. And my thumbs are doing a lot of work here. So I've got my thumb in there doing a lot of work on the inside and one on the outside. And as this one goes, I can also smooth out the fabric. There we go. You can see the lace here. Actually, the bitone makes it, I don't know, I want to say more slimming. I think it's so attractive. And look at this. Do you see? Luckily, the white door is behind me, so you can see it a little bit better. There is a little bit of a shape right there. So that's kind of nice, and it's not the lumpy shape. It's not like, oh, look, you've got a square right there coming out. So that's nice. What do you think, ladies? I've got a little dip there. Now there's a little squaring right here. I have never ever gotten that to not be squared. Got so much little back fat. Problem is, when I nurse my children, it always takes from my chest and not any of the places my body's stored. So that's kind of mean, but that's the way it went. So there's this one. There's that shape. And let me try my other one. Okay, it is now becoming apparent to me why the other one is so much more comfortable than this one. This one seems to choke more on my rib cage than it does down here, and I don't know what is up with that. But when I come up here, I start skipping over to the middle row so that my ribs are not broken. And there you go. Oh. Okay, so you can see here there is a dip, but it's not smooth. Do you see there's not a C shape, it's more of a come down, and then here we're getting a little bit blocky. It almost, I feel like somebody can see that I'm wearing a corset, and it's not nearly as sexy to me when I am wearing this underclothing. It's not doing its job at all. And I feel like I'm out of breath when I wear it because it is too tight here and not doing anything down here. And this is the until that one, this was the best one I had. And I've got it looser here so that I can try to breathe through my ribs. Okay, so you see we've got an issue with this one. And this, again, best one I've had so far. Now I had worn this dress in a different review, and at that time I had worn my old corset that I showed you, and I felt a little blocky right here, but of course thanks to this shape here I feel it kind of distracted from it. But here I am in this one. Let's see if I can find that old review and put the two back to back. Sorry, my bathing suit is showing right here. My curves a little too closely, so I'm going to need a slip with this, and I have not owned a slip in a long time, so I'm not prepared. I'll need a slip to kind of smooth out some of those curves right there. That is for certain. But I just want to show you how this wears on a real woman.